Hello and welcome to Fifi's Corner. If you are returning to this channel, thank you so much for coming back. You are very welcome. And if you're new here, thank you for joining this community. We discuss fragrance, luxury, and lifestyle videos on this channel. So if you're interested in topics like that, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and introduce yourself. I love to meet the new subscribers that I have. Thank you so much, and let's get right into it. Today I'm going to be going over my top affordable fall fragrances that are currently on rotation for me. And when I say affordable, I don't mean cheap. Like, I mean fragrances that are affordable and accessible. So not niche fragrance houses. Fragrances that you can get at stores like, you know, common stores like Macy's, Sephora, Nordstrom. You don't need to go to like specific stores before you can get it, because some are only available either online, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue. Not everybody has access to those stores. So just easily accessible, affordable fragrances for fall will be in this video. My absolute first one that I love is the one that I just recently actually purchased, and that is going to be the Gucci Guilty for Women perfume. Now I'll go over my notes as always. On here says it is woody, fruity, rose, aromatic, patchouli, sweet, fresh, spicy. I definitely get that fresh spicy vibe from this one. It has that. The dry down for me is more amber, patchouli, which is what the base note is here. So the top note is blackberry, pink pepper, bergamot, cypress, Bulgarian rose, woody notes, and vetiver are the middle notes. And then we have the base notes of Indian patchouli and amber. This one I can definitely, let me see. Oh yeah, so it opens up. The opening, I can smell that rose, that pink pepper, bergamot, and then on the dry down, I know when it dries down I get more of that amber patchouli smell. Now sometimes amber can lean quite masculine, which this one does for me sometimes, but I still love that. I love it about it. For fall fragrances, I love fragrances that are borderline between feminine and masculine, you know, like they can pass as either one. I feel like this can pass for anybody. I don't know why it's called for women. I feel like it can pass for anybody. The bottle as well, very simple, very simple. Looks like the other Gucci Guilty. There's a bunch of different ones, but I love this one specifically. And now we move on to the next one. The next one on my list here, which if you know me, you know how much I love this fragrance. It is the Coco Mademoiselle Intense. Now, if you know me as well, you know that I love my intense perfumes, and this did not come with this fragrance. I got this from one of my Chanel essays for the limited edition Chanel No. 5 bottles that they have going on right now. I hate Chanel No. 5. I will not see myself ever getting it, but I really love this one, and they were kind enough to give it to me with one of my purchases. This fragrance here, go over notes: citrus, vanilla, patchouli, sweet, woody, amber, warm, spicy, balsamic, rose, and fruity. I definitely get the vanilla, I get the patchouli, I get the sweetness, I get the spicy. Now this fragrance, I almost feel like all the notes just come at once. The very first time, which was years ago when I tried this, I absolutely hated it. Like, hated it. And then last year or so, I tried in the beginning of the year, still did not like it. And for some reason, when I went back again, I decided to try it one more time, and oh my god, I fell in love with this one. This one has that bergamot opening. I'll go over the top notes. Top notes: orange, bergamot, lemon. Middle notes of rose, fruity notes, jasmine. Base notes of patchouli, tonka bean, vanilla, white musk. And I get that vanilla tonka bean on the dry down, so it opens up with this bergamot citrusy smell, and when it dries down, it dries into like a tonka bean vanilla musky fragrance, which is beautiful for fall and colder weather. So this one for sure is on my rotation right now, and I just love it. And we move on to the next one. One that I've been surprised about me going to a lot this time is the Carolina Herrera Good Girl perfume. which the first time I ever saw this, I was like, this is the ugliest bottle in the history of life. But the perfume actually smells good. I refuse to try it just because of the bottle. But the perfume in this is beautiful. It is white floral, sweet, warm, spicy, vanilla, cocoa, amber, tuberose, woody, almond, powdery. You know what? Let me just spray this again. Oh boy. You get that white floral right away. That and bergamot. So like citrusy, white floral opening. So top notes here, it says it has almond, coffee, bergamot, and lemon as the top notes. Middle notes is tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom, Bulgarian rose. Base notes tonka bean, cocoa, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, amber, musk, cinnamon, patchouli, cedar. This one for sure, it's beautiful. It's a safe fragrance almost. Like I feel like, I don't know, let me know if you've ever blind bought this and or like you smell this and you don't like it, because I don't know who will not like it. Like it's not like a groundbreaking fragrance or something, or maybe just because my nose is so used to it, but this is absolutely beautiful. I love the dry down. It has a good lasting power. It is not like beast mode by any chance, but it lasts a good 5 hours, which for fragrances these days honestly is doing pretty good. Like I can't stop smelling it. Can you see that? Like I love it, and I love how like spicy it can get because that's cinnamon and tonka bean with amber. That amber makes it very fall friendly, winter month friendly. So that's that with that one. I go over to the next one. The next one must be very new, newer than the Gucci Guilty, but I've been running to this quite a few times. It is Si Passione by Giorgio Armani. Now this one is fruity, sweet, woody, vanilla, rose, soft, spicy, floral, fresh, and powdery. I like this. Okay, not in a bad way, but I get like expensive shampoo vibes from this one. Not like in a bad way at all, but it's pretty good. So it has top notes of pear, blackcurrant, pink pepper, grapefruit. We have middle notes of pineapple, rose, heliotrope, jasmine. Base notes of vanilla, cedar, patchouli, and amberwood. Now it has a good lasting power as well. I'll say 4 to 5 hours depending, and not bad for projection, but after the first 2 hours I feel like it's more like a skin scent, but it is still very beautiful. It's different. The cedar and vanilla dried down is gorgeous, and I can pick up that patchouli as well. In the opening you get a lot of fruit, but when it dries down it's not fruit anymore. It's more like a mature lady, kind of like how Coco Mademoiselle Intense does. Like it turns into this mature lady scent. In the beginning is more, you know, young girl trying to, you know, have fun, and then it dries down into this mature lady scent that I just love, and as well good for sweater weather. So I move on to the final two. Second place right now that I've been going to is none other than YSL Libre. Now this fragrance compliments. If you want compliments and you're a compliment getter, this fragrance is compliment. You will get questions, especially when you layer it. I like to layer it with like a different lotion. I can't remember the combination. If I remember, I'll put it down in the comments below, but I did a recent combination that was just like, what are you wearing? I got that question twice. This one is white floral, citrus, lavender, vanilla, aromatic, sweet, animalic, powdery, woody, fruity. I get that animalic, like it's just like you know, Libre. Even the name is like I get that. It has top notes of lavender, which I can definitely get, mandarin orange, blackcurrant, middle notes of lavender again, orange blossom, jasmine, base notes of vanilla, musk, cedar, and ambergris. Oh yeah, this one is good. This is a good fragrance. Like, and honestly, I don't know why I didn't, but I wanted to pick up the Intense. The Intense is more me. This one is also very good, but if you want to go even a step more animalic and just, you know, attack mode, I will go with the Intense. But this is also just as good. You just have to spray a little bit more. You get that vanilla and cedar musky dry down, but in the beginning it's very lavender, but like, I won't say very lavender. You can pick up the lavender and jasmine-ish. Jasmine and lavender, and then after the dry down you get more like a vanilla, you know, musky smell, and that's what I love about this one and the bottle as well. You know me, I'm a sucker for a beautiful bottle, and this is just gorgeous. And I move on to our final master here, which is Dolce Gabbana, the only one, Intense. You know me, Intense. This one is like, I can smell the coconut right away. It is white floral, vanilla, woody, coconut, citrus, sweet and fresh. Top notes are neroli, green apple. I can actually pick up the green apple, Italian mandarin. Middle notes jasmine, coconut, orange blossom. Base note vanilla, wood, cedar. So cashmere wood and cedar. Now this one, if you don't like coconut, don't get this. If you are very sensitive to coconut smell, the coconut will almost like disappear after a while, but you can smell it right away when you spray this. You can get like I get the green apple note, I get the coconut on my skin, and then when it dries down to that vanilla, cedar dried down. It has this dried, like, then I still pick up a little bit of coconut, but just a little bit more of the vanilla and the cedar, cashmere wood. The base notes are more prominent after the dry down, and I love this one. Lasting power is amazing. It lasts pretty long. Projection is great, and like I always say, if your projection, you feel like a fragrance doesn't project well, put it on your clothes, not just your skin, and maybe overspray a little bit. If that's what you want the projection, overspray a little bit. Put it on your scarf if you have a scarf, your sweater, your pants, everything, and then you will get that projection. And then try it out. It depends on the fragrances. If the projection is not well, it doesn't give you that disgusting overspray, you know, vibe. You know, there's sometimes when people spray perfume and you just want to throw up. It will still be nice. But this one, you don't need to overspray, just medium spray, you know, just medium, and it will be awesome. I love this one, and it's been the one that I've been picking a lot of recently. I just love the dry down. I love the opening. I love everything about this one, and I think I talk about it so many times. And that brings me to the 7 fragrances that are currently on my fall rotation list. If you enjoyed that video or you have any questions, please again leave them in the comments below. You guys have been doing great with your comments. Continue to do the same thing. Leave a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel, share. Let's grow, let's build this community. Let's, you know, do this together. I'm building that fragrance collection all from the beginning, from the start of the year, and we're almost at the end of the year to see what progress we have made. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.